Yo, what's good, you guys? It's Boomer and Jared watching Bali Star. Today, we're getting into man roasts the queens on dating show, ruins his own life, and it gets worse. You feel me? This video by Album Preach. This is obviously talking about the balloon pop dating show. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, this one guy went on there, and I'm gonna quote what this other YouTuber said about him. He's a Ninja Turtle looking guy with the crazy eyes and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He went up on there, and of course, as the girls, by the time he got up there, the girls popped their balloon, and they told him why they popped their balloon. So as soon as he came with his own opinions about them, of course, more girls popped their balloon because they didn't like his opinions. Because God forbid a man, a guy, has opinions about a girl, but he still ends up leaving with one chick. You feel me? So, and I don't know if this is going to be in this video, but I heard, because I kept up with this on social media and all that, ever since it started. I just never did a video when, it started because I had so much going on. But by the time him and his girl held hands and walked off set, he said he didn't even make it off set holding hands, before they broke it off and they decided it wasn't going to work. Well, I guess it was said that this chick was a gold digger. You feel me? So yeah, I don't know if this is going to be mentioned in this video right here. But yeah, that's apparently what happened. So I don't know if this video is going to be the concluding point, but let's see. Let's get straight on into it. Let's go.
Why don't we start there, where we left off? Pop the balloon. But I did my own personal research.
Because they did a video on this already, when the whole thing started, when the whole thing went viral, they did a video on that. So this is a continuation of that video.
Go ahead, bro.
So dude's a felon.
But then again, it doesn't mean anything. I know some people that are felons, and
that was him. That's him.
Pretty sure we all do. Most of us.
Yeah. Advertised. He basically set up a Craigslist thing. Basically robbed someone.
Probably him when he was younger.
So ended up going to jail for that. But people can change. Just because you were a felon in the past doesn't mean you can't grow out of it. Even but more recently, he had an emergency protective order filed against him by another woman who was basically saying this motherfucker's crazy. And so she went to the judge and got an emergency protective order.
His baby mama?
Isn't that what you said the first video?
Yeah.
You said, if you see someone like that, I wouldn't be surprised of X, Y, and Z. You said exactly that. Did he lose his job?
He claims.
Did he start?
Because you remember he was arguing with that one girl. And she was like, "Oh, you probably live with your roommate." He's like, "I could pull out $100K now."
Okay. But one thing about me, I could pull 100,000 on the bank. Can you do the same?
And now
he got to go for
me for 10,000.
This dude's a fraudster. And you know what? He did the same thing with the ex.
One time he was really, really mad at me and through the text-free app because I had his number blocked. He texted me a picture of his bank account, which this is a receipt. His name right there, Aaron. I don't know what Pro Extra member means. I have no idea what all of this means. Supposedly this was his balance.
So you don't know what this receipt is, but he's basically saying, I got money. Folks in the comments saw it, they're like, that's not a bank statement.
Yeah, I'm like,
that's a contractor statement for how much they've spent at Home Depot this year. Because he works for a company, so he gets... So he ain't got no bread. He just lying, bro. 21 hours ago, this man was doing this. The man played y'all. Everybody who donated, everyone who vouched for him, everyone who said this dude is a stand-up guy, bro, he asking y'all for water while he's out here making it rain. Now, does that make sense? Now, it's not your fault. You got wooed by a story, wanted to feel bad for him because you saw yourself in him or something. So not only is this dude a fraud, not only he's a felon, not only has he had protective orders filed against him, not only does he have his ex just airing him out for being a stalking piece of shit, we also got video evidence of this dude being on the show and being a straight weirdo. And now he got a GoFundMe. How you gonna be saying I could pull out 100K, but you asking for a GoFundMe, and you know what it was for? For his humanitarian work. Bro, y'all probably getting scammed by this dude, and he's loving the fact that he's able to get a bit of money to recoup for his stupid fucking mistakes. He has a different ex airing him out. And the things that she's airing him out for, did you see?
It's not cute.
Did you see?
Yep.
So this man that claims to be very godly and studies the Bible and, practices this religion, put sugar in my gas tank, tracked my car, put a phone to record me in my car. Everybody had to walk me to my car after work to make sure that I made it. And the girls would text me, hey, did you make it? Again, it's a clinic full of girls. So that was a red flag number 2. And then one time I walked outside to the cafeteria and he calls me and he's
Thing
like,
is, I saw this video. I think most of these videos of her talking about it, and it sounds like she's exaggerating a little bit. It just sounds like that. I don't know why.
how did I know you were outside? So that in my head was like, circles are already turning.
Some just said that
I
like
went my car to
she's
see if he put a tracker. And then he
being a
pops
little
up on my
extra,
job,
doing a little
like,
too much.
don't break up with me, don't do this, like, I'll change. I thought I was going
Just
to
the
catch
energy.
you doing something. And I was like, how did you know I was outside, right? He said, I put my extra phone tracking you in your car and I left it on record because I was expecting to record you doing something, as in cheating on me or like messing around in your car.
And I also heard she really did do all that.
And I was like, I was done. So he would always be like, you're so broke, like you can't afford me, like just shit like that. When he'd get mad, he'd say the most, but then go and apologize and cry about it.
This dude was incredibly controlling and invasive, and she was afraid for life, and she ended up moving to get away from this guy. Now again, these are all allegations that can't be substantiated per se. They definitely did see each other. There was a relationship, and they definitely broke apart. But the details can't be confirmed. But what I'm saying is, I'm seeing enough red flags to be like, yo, this dude probably ain't worth shit, and you probably want to stay away from him. Did he deserve to lose his job? No. I don't advocate for people to go and do that stuff.
We don't even.
I mean, of course, when I saw him with the crazy eyes on the dating show, I already knew this dude was a little off. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why he make his face like that? You know what I'm saying? Why he talk? You know? But I don't know.
It's the reason why he lost his job was because of that show.
That could be because of the ex.
I'm not trusting anything this man says.
Yeah,
nothing. So if he claimed that he lost
I'm just
his job
listening to
because
his
y'all were
lies.
calling, maybe none of y'all called, and he just lost a job because XYZ. Okay. I'm not trusting anything this man.
I think it's just a sympathy pull. But I mean, the update didn't surprise me. I think all the red flags I saw on the show ended up being right and more. Everything we learned after. Apparently, there's even other exes who were coming out. When you have this many people airing you out, when you got a criminal history, you just can't be given that kind of leeway to be like, yo, maybe, just maybe. You know damn well none of these motherfuckers would show even half as much grace to a woman with a criminal history, with all these things, all these exes airing her out, all this stuff that she's been proven to be fraudulent about. So why are they giving so much benefit doubt? Why? Because it's a dude? They'll say stuff like, oh, these guys are simping for women. Okay. So we got women saying we're simping for men when we say stuff. And then we got these guys saying we're simping for women. Says the truth is,
Schrodinger's comedian.
if you disagree with me, it must be because you're being disingenuous or you're trying to make a business decision. Or maybe I just call a spade, man or woman. If I see weirdo behavior, it just is what it is. But you don't want to believe that. You can't believe that I disagree with you. You think because you've been a fan for some time that we're going to align 100%. If we don't, oh, it's a business decision. No, I thought that guy was weird. The vast majority of people were like on our side, but there's a lot of people who felt like he wasn't being disrespectful. And I had to go watch it back. I
don't feel like he was being that disrespectful. I think once he said I could pull out $100,000, that's where I was like, okay, now you put like 1 foot over the line. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 2, but it was like most of the time he was just keeping it like near 100. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't jumping the broom a lot. You know what I'm saying? Again, not until he said that, oh, I could pull out $100,000. I'm like, bro.
How you could watch that guy interact with women and saying he wasn't escalating well beyond whatever they said. We're gonna go word by word, and you guys gonna tell me who's really out of pocket, okay?
Why you popped your balloon? Hi, my name is Karma. I'm 24. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to say the pop in the balloon popper. Got you. For me, it just did not work. I didn't feel like I had chemistry or wasn't fully attracted to you, and I feel like that counts if we were going to be going through a dating show, you know?
Yes, the feeling is definitely mutual.
She was asked why, and all she said was, I feel like there's not attraction there, and if we're gonna date, I feel like that's important. If that's disrespect for you,
then
stop dating.
No.
That's okay. Thank you. You did me a favor.
You know, absolutely.
You did me. I'm sorry, but
I feel like some things he did not need to say. Some things could just stayed in his mind.
The definitely mutual. I'm like,
Some people are more outspoken than others.
All right, and then on top, if you put both together,
that's crazy. All the women picked up on it, right? Because right after he said that second part, if you look at their faces, one of them's got their mouth open, the other one you look at eyes open. Clearly, this dude went the extra mile. Anyone who says otherwise, I don't think you got social skills. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you think they're even at this point, you lost.
Let's go ahead.
All right, we gotta pop over here. If we can have
She watched him walk away, and then she was thinking about it. Which her jaw was like when he did that, and then it's kind of if she forgot to pop her balloon because he was like being off, and then he walked away like, oh wait,
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Tiara. I'm 22.
Okay, and why did we end up popping our balloon?
The comment you made, didn't really, I like a more humble person. That's the one that responds so defensive-ish. Yeah, that's really it. I didn't really necessarily like
That's
how you
fine.
responded.
Hey, I could just, all I can do is be honest,
I mean,
you know?
yeah, be honest,
I
be your
came
authentic
over
self.
here
That's okay.
To find a match
Sure.
that wasn't matching. That's
Sure, I
all,
mean,
Queen.
I 100% understand.
Yes,
yeah.
ma'am.
Sure.
Okay. And now is she someone that's your type?
She all right, you know. You're not really my type. I don't mean to be disrespectful.
No disrespect.
You know, but if I see you in public, I wouldn't reach out to.
Totally fine.
Yes, ma'am.
it's not because you say not to be disrespectful.
I mean, I
It's
guess
not
watching
me.
it back, I guess there's a lot of things like that could have been, just kept in his mind. But again, some people are more outspoken than others, and some, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not to be looked at, like, oh shit. I mean, I've definitely heard worse when these balloon popping dating shows, you know what I'm saying? From like girls who got popped on by guys who got popped on by girls, you know what I'm saying? It's like everybody just, say their piece and stuff, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that like I still don't look at each one of these people and be like, yeah, that could have stayed in the vault. That could have stayed in the vault. Okay, I think that's good you say that. You know what I'm saying? Like I saw that Rhino from Love Live Serve went on this show, and when I saw him go on it, bro, he was very like, you know what I'm saying? Because like, he be doing like interviews and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Meeting up with people. So this dude has impeccable social skills, you know what I'm saying? So like he was on the show, that particular one where that guy is on, exactly, and he just knew how to answer every person. Dude didn't even get any pops when he went on, you know what I'm saying? So like he had to pop balloons and give reasons why he popped the balloon, and they all sounded adequate and they didn't sound out of line, you know what I'm saying? They all just sounded like complacent and normal and regular, you know what I'm saying? And then, no matter how much, because the host is a little, you know what I'm saying? She be slick sometimes, you know what I'm saying? She be asking the question that be making people have to answer in that type of way, in some type of way. So Rhino still had to keep it, cordial and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, I learned from him on how to be more cordial with the way these people answered sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, like, people be saying some outlandish stuff, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I went on this bunch, man, I'll let one Freudian slip, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know what Freudian slip means, man, look it up, you know what I'm saying? Because I definitely would have let one go back. Shit. I didn't mean to say that.
He didn't say. He said, she's definitely not my type, not to be disrespectful. Okay, that's fine. He has to add an extra comment. If I was walking around, there's like no way I would ever approach you.
He did he did too much. That was the definition of doing too much.
All right.
Extra out.
And we did get a pop balloon over here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Lex, and I'm 23. And
No,
I popped my balloon because I feel like you could be a tad bit disrespectful. Like, I don't know, arrogant. A little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, just that.
Well, voicing my opinion is not arrogant. She asked me if she would be a good fit for me. If I like what I see, it's contrary to the truth. So
of course.
That's all I can do is just state what I see. That's not a good look for me. That's all, Queen. But thank you. You did me a favor as well.
Yeah.
He looked, while he's saying that, he's also looking down on them.
And he's looking down and he's looking at their bodies like this. Listen, anybody who has normal civil conversation does not do that unless they're going to be incredibly disrespectful. All this stuff, like if a woman rejected a man, she's looking up and down, she's like, nah, you not up to standard. Holy shit.
All right.
I can't take you guys seriously when you guys are pretending you guys are like,
already know. Oh, nigga. Or a bitch look at you like that. It's like, nigga, what's trying to do?
They're being disrespectful.
What's the deal?
To you and be like,
Nah, I'm playing.
Yeah, no. No, you did me
Bruh.
a favor, sir.
Dog, especially when they do that. Especially when they do that.
That'd be fucked up, right?
Yeah. Listen, as a man, you go up to women, you looking them up and down like they're a piece of meat, and just staring them down like you're being a disgusting person.
B.
You are.
If you think that's normal, then
Nah,
that's
B.
just crazy. That's just crazy.
You know damn well if that was somebody that was in your life and a man was just sizing her up, looking at, and he looks for a while. He doesn't glance. He be staring. You would know, be like, yo, that's weird.
Someone would look at your lady like that, you'd have a problem. Not say anything.
Yeah.
Not say anything wild. Not say anything that he said. Someone would look. Actually, if he would have looked at you like that, it would have been a problem. Yo, you want some beef, bro? You would have jumped right there.
Someone walking up to you is just.
You would have been on that.
Hey, my nigga, what you looking at?
Nah, y'all losing me. That's facts.
Yeah.
Because I do facts.
Hey, like, what you doing? Nigga, who was you?
And then to reject someone afterwards, you definitely do the most.
Nah.
Yeah. Also, what I have to say is, it's not what you say. This is what I mean by what I said. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yes.
You could have rephrased
That's
a lot
true.
of the things that you have been saying to me as well as the other girls differently. But that's all I have to say.
Oh, see?
Yo, I heard that girl in the red dress got freaking hair on her stomach, though. Like, he said that, and Rhino said that when he was on there. He was like, yo, because he didn't say that on that show, but when he was doing, when he was watching this video on his YouTube channel, he, like, you know what I'm saying? He was saying stuff that, like, he couldn't say on the set. And he was like, yo, that chick right there in the red dress got freaking had hair everywhere. He said the same thing. So I'm like, dog. Yeah, and Rhino was like, yeah, you know, the camera don't pick up on it. But, yeah, I'm like, hair in her stomach?
To me as well as the other girls differently. But that's all I have to say.
Oh, see? But she didn't respond with disrespect. She just said how you say things is kind of out of pocket.
I have to say.
But one thing about me is I'm not going to change who I am
Of course.
to fit somebody else's liking. You know, I'm just going to tell it how it is.
I hate when girls say that.
Yes.
I hate when girls say that. It's not a. Hey, I ain't gonna change for no man.
Yeah.
No, sir. No, cause death.
Yes.
Death
It's what you
all
get.
this, I hate when they do it.
Yo.
So I hate when he does it too.
Yo, just say you want to put on a wig and be a lady if you want to be that sassy for no reason. If you want to be like, oh, I don't need to change. I don't need no woman. Like, yo, if you just put on a dress.
Cause one thing about me.
And wear her underwear.
One thing
Wear her
about me,
underwear.
okay? One thing you need to know about me, okay, sir.
Bruh.
Nah, B. No, I hate it when they do it.
Yo, facts. Facts.
When they say that shit,
Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Look at how he's gonna look at it.
Brianna, 26.
3, 4. So he was staring at her body for 4 seconds. You're weird.
You're weird.
But I'm not even gonna play the rest of this shit. I think I just wanted to play that portion. This guy's a great at weird. That's what I think. That's my intuition. If I had a woman in my life, just based off the behavior that he was exhibiting, I'd be like, stay the fuck away from that dude, because he's not well. Now, that's my personal take if people were in my life. And I think it's very valid. I can look at some interactions that you have. How you handle rejection says so much about you. And after learning everything that I just said, you know damn well none of you would want your women in your life to date this guy.
I'm tagging.
And if you would, maybe you hate those ladies, and that's why you're sending them to the wolves.
Wait, what?
You think that I just said, you know damn well none of you would want your women in your life to date this guy.
I'm tagging.
And if you would, maybe you hate those ladies, and that's why you're sending them to the wolves.
Set him up. I know a guy, you know what I'm saying? He a real good
All of the
dude.
comments that are negative. Watch me. YouTube's gonna suspend my other account just because I'm spamming.
Yeah.
Nah, B.
Nah, because I saw some response. It doesn't bother me. Like when people react to our stuff and they disagree. Like even when I saw Mediocre's video on us, I'm like, it didn't bother me. 'Cause I just strongly disagree with this take. I don't believe that what he was saying was accurate. But I think as far as us, you know, not being against him being fired strong enough, I mean that's fair. If that's a criticism you want to levy against us, that's fine. You could say that. But I also think, here's my take: if you have a professional job, you probably shouldn't be clout chasing online. And I don't even think what I'm saying is odd almost everyone I know who has a professional job don't want to be involved in videos like these because it's going to affect them at their job potentially. They don't want to get fired. They don't want their workplaces to find them.
I mean, yeah. I'm about to say, like, if it goes viral, but nah. It don't even have to go viral, bro. Like, just let the HR department try to search some ish like that concerning you, and yeah.
He's saying that I don't think he's a hot take. Does he deserve to get fired? No, but it doesn't matter what he deserves. We live in the world of business. Everyone's about their bottom line. If you're a bad PR story, they will fire you.
They don't want you associated with their brand.
So, if you have a professional job, don't go on these dating shows, and certainly don't go on these dating shows. And then
don't go on these dating shows, and certainly don't go on these dating shows. And move like a maniac.
It's crazy, man.
People have the right to disagree. You understand that? It's crazy. Like, I don't know if we have to normalize the fact that people. It's not because I disagree with you that I'm all against you. I'm gonna have a problem with how you're disagreeing with me, or if it's based on something. You know, if you're making accusation of. But if we disagree,
yeah,
we disagree all the time. Shit, he's still here. Not all the time. Often. That happens.
I'm just playing.
Well, are you disagreeing with me right now? Are you disagreeing right now?
You're disagreeing right now.
He's just
doing it right now.
Respectfully, King,
hey.
You're not qualified for this conversation.
King.
But carry on, King.
Okay, Queen.
Let me wear my crown. I didn't even put the wig on properly. It don't matter.
It don't matter.
Bro.
But it's like people have a problem with like just disagreeing with people without being against the whole. Oh, what you said right there, I disagree with that, and then you just move on.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't believe you. Really? Anyways,
that's what I think about those women on that show.
I think it's sad. Like men
damn,
will be like,
man,
oh,
I can disagree.
Know, being sassy, argumentative. This is like really bitch behavior is bad. Then they'll see a dude doing it and getting back and forth with a lady, and they'll be like, yeah, I love it. Is this what you guys aspire to? To be exactly like the bad behavior of the opposite gender that you always rag about? Like, come on. You guys love stoicism.
Boys being boys. I was going to say, I blame these red pill motherfuckers.
Oh, bitch. Yeah, you a bit.
Like, nah. She deserved. You're doing the same thing.
What are y'all talking about, bro?
That's just crazy, but whatever.
Anything else to say?
No, sir.
All right, that's it for today's video. Now be telling y'all.
All right, you guys. So that was Abba and Preach with, you know what I'm saying? Man roast the queens on dating show, ruins his own life, and it gets worse. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. I just said everything I had to say throughout the video. Y'all let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'm going to catch y'all next one. Make sure to like, subscribe, all them things. I'm going to catch y'all 100. Yeah.